everyone, this is Deborah. Today we're going to talk about things that still trigger me to this day from my marriage. It's now, I think, my divorce came through 2013. I left him in 2007. So these things still rattle me to the core. My ex, if he didn't get his way, he would take his fist and put it through a door. Whatever door I was behind, he would put his fist through it. I actually had a full-time carpenter that I would have to call to replace the doors because I did not want my employees to see it or my children. But they knew, right? So, to get away from him, I would lock the door, and that would make him mad. Instead of just him going away and taking a 15-minute walk, he would take his anger out on me. Now, when he couldn't put his fist through a door, he would pound on the door so fierce that to this day, if anybody is just knocking on a door, I panic. I panic. Also, when anybody talks louder than me, and I talk pretty loud because I'm hard of hearing, if anybody talks very loud with anger in their voice, I will just leave. It will turn my stomach. If anybody talks mean to me, like it recently happened about 3 weeks ago, I wanted to throw up. Many times when my ex would start cussing me and calling me names, it got so bad that I knew that if I listened to him, I would probably do something I would regret. So I trained myself to shut my ears, and towards the end, I never heard a thing because my brain would totally shut down. But I do know that if I was listening and absorbing everything he said, it's no telling what would have happened in our marriage. I had to shut my ears. I mean, it was just that hurtful to me that someone would talk to anybody like that. The thing of it is, how the wife reacts is a direct reflection of how her husband is treating her. I do get triggered when I see somebody abusing somebody else. It will cause my heart just to, hurt. So, a guy should never intimidate you or even act like he's going to hit you. You should never raise your voice to somebody. And, so yeah, I am still triggered. And I think that's a lot of times why I used to isolate just to get away from him. I remember actually staying in every hotel in my hometown. Thank God I had other homes to go to also. But it still makes me mad that I was so naive and to tolerate all that. Yes, it still stings. Then when he started abusing our own grandchildren, I knew then it was time to keep them away from him. He did some terrible things to them, and thank God, I think they were young enough they may not even remember. But yeah, I had to leave. A lot of my family goes, no, you need to move back in. You need to get that house. You need to get that business. I want no part of any of it. No part of any of it. And I didn't want to keep the house because I knew that I wouldn't be able to pay the taxes over on a 100-acre farm. I knew I couldn't pay the taxes on that, and I didn't want to be in that house when his business was baseball throw up on the hill. I didn't want to look at him. It would just break my heart. But in my mind, I don't think I'll ever get married again. I'm too set in my ways, I guess. But maybe it's because I'm not a real man has asked me. No, a real man has not asked me yet. A man that can be there for a woman. Oh my God. I mean, I do everything now. I take care of the yard. I pump my own gas. I do some of the maintenance on my car. I've heard that some guys will actually meet their wife at a gas station and fill up her car. I can't believe this. Where are these men at? Bye.